Hello everybody, and welcome back to our channel. I am Mr. Digital. In this channel I will talk to you about the digital world. In this video I'm talking about how to speed up your slow Windows PC. Why is my computer so slow? If this sounds familiar, you've come to the right place. It's normal for your computer to be running slower as it ages, but here, we'll show you how to speed up your sluggish PC with our expert tips and advice. Or speed up your PC automatically with AVG TuneUp. Why is my computer so slow? Usually your PC slows down because it's not using its finite resources efficiently. There's only so much processing power, memory, and storage space available, and the key to speeding up your computer is to optimize all three. How to speed up your computer? Here and in 2 videos, I'll show you how to speed up your computer with a full set of performance optimization tips, tricks and tweaks. From a RAM upgrade to a CPU overclock to a thorough physical cleaning, the following techniques will give you everything you need to get your computer back in tip-top shape. Number 1. Work and browse faster. Upgrade computer RAM and get a fast SSD. There are 2 major limiting factors to any office PC or laptop. It's RAM and hard drive. Upgrading RAM. Your first limitation is your PC's available physical memory, the RAM, where your computer holds the programs that you're using. Think of RAM as your PC's short-term memory. These days, 4 GB of RAM should be the minimum to run a PC. That's mostly because of 2 types of applications. Resource-intensive applications like video editing, gaming, Photoshop, or programming. Browsers. Fire up Google Chrome and load up 10 of your most popular sites. You'll likely see RAM usage skyrocket to more than 2 or 3 GB. That leaves barely enough room for Windows itself, let alone any other program. The result: without sufficient RAM, your PC needs to shuffle things in and out of its short-term memory, and performance suffers. This is where all the annoying load times and freezes come from. Our advice: upgrade your memory if you've got anything less than 4 GB of RAM. Unless you're playing games or working with insanely large files, 8 GB should be fine. RAM comes cheap these days, with prices starting as low as $30 for a 4 GB module. If you've got a laptop, make sure it's upgradable. In many cases, it's difficult or even impossible to upgrade laptop RAM. Desktop owners are a little luckier. Here, open up the case and locate your memory slots. Check the specifications of your PC to make sure your new RAM module fits, or ask a knowledgeable friend to help you. Upgrading to an SSD. Your second biggest limiting factor is your PC's long-term memory, the hard disk. This is where Windows, your programs, and all your personal files are stored. Anytime you load or open something, say Spotify or your favorite photos, the hard disk needs to look for those bits and bytes. Then it transfers them to your RAM. See, it all plays together. More than 80% of PCs still have a mechanical hard disk drive, HDD. It's essentially a rotating platter accessed by a moving read/write head, like a turntable playing a vinyl record, or a laser head reading a DVD. In contrast to all other PC components that process data, this mechanical approach is painfully slow. Your RAM or CPU, central processing unit, might be idling while the disk is still busy spinning. Our advice: if you can, invest in an SSD solid-state drive. It's a digital successor to your hard disk, no moving parts and instant access to all the bits. An SSD should increase your read and write speeds by a factor of at least 10. Windows will load faster, your files will open instantly, and your programs will run significantly smoother. While SSD prices are still a bit higher than those of mechanical hard disks, you won't regret the investment. A 250 GB SSD can be had for as little as $100. Even the more economically priced discs will breathe new life into an aging PC. Trust us on that, but, again, make sure your laptop or PC is upgradable before you buy one. Neat side effect: going from a mechanical disk to an SSD also results in less power consumption and more battery life for laptops. Number 2. Play and edit faster. Get a great GPU. Are you a gamer, designer, or video editor? In that case, RAM hard disks, and even your computer's processor, the CPU, aren't your top concern. Your graphics card is responsible for how well your PC handles video editing and gaming. So if Grand Theft Auto 5, Ark Survival Evolved, or Dark Souls 3 aren't running as fast or looking as gorgeous as they do in their trailers, your graphics card is to blame. On laptops you're completely out of luck, as the GPU, graphics processing unit, is soldered to the main board. No chance of upgrading that. Desktop PCs, however, can be easily upgraded with NUPs. If you're looking to upgrade your GPU, market leaders NVIDIA and AMD have a wide range of options. Full HD gaming and rendering starting at $100, $150. The GeForce 1050, 1060 series or RTX 460, 470 series offer great gaming experiences at Full HD resolutions, 1920x 1080, 1440p. Higher-end gaming and rendering if you want to play at Full HD with the graphical settings in your games completely maxed out, or if you're playing on a screen with WHQD resolution 2560x 1440, you'd better get a RTX 480 or a GeForce 1070, 1080, in the $300, $500 price range. 4K ultra high-end gaming and rendering these days, 4K is where it's at. Only NVIDIA offers something for hardcore gamers who want to run games at a stunning 4096x 2160 resolution. The only cards capable of hitting 4K gaming at a smooth frame rate are the 1080 Ti starting at $700, or the Titan XP. If you're willing to pay $1,300 to get the absolute best, even if it offers only an extra 5%, 10% performance bump. Just to be safe, deep-pocketed hardcore gamers should probably get two 1080 Ti or Titan X units to play every game at a buttery smooth 60 FPS. Number 3. Defragmentation. What is this? And is it still a thing? We've explained the differences between the slower HDD and lightning-fast SSD above. Mechanical disks, in addition to being painfully slow, will also suffer from the phenomenon called fragmentation. The more programs and files you use, copy and move, the more cluttered your disk becomes and the harder the read/write head has to work to open or store your data. The solution: defrag your disk by opening up your Start menu, typing in defrag and hitting the Enter key. Click Optimize to start the process and be patient, this might take a while. Number 4. Update your drivers. Your PC comes with more than 100 built-in components. You've got the Wi-Fi chip, the processor, the graphics card, the power button, and loads of other bits and pieces that make things happen. It's a complex system that miraculously works. All those components are controlled by device drivers. Drivers are small, complex pieces of software that control the way different components work. And just like any piece of software, drivers can be faulty, especially early versions. They can also fail to deliver the full potential from your hardware. That's why it's crucial to update your drivers to keep your PC performing at top speed. You can also use dedicated driver updater software to automatically scan and update your drivers. Number 5. Update your OS. Microsoft constantly makes adjustments to Windows OS. While many of these updates patch up security holes like 2009's Bluekeep vulnerability, others are performance-based. If you're not yet using Windows 10, consider upgrading if you can. It's not going to be free, but because Microsoft has stopped issuing security updates for Windows 7, moving to Windows 10 will give you a far greater degree of protection. But regardless of which edition of Windows you're running, be sure to use the most current version. You can check which version of Windows you have by opening your Windows menu and navigating to Settings greater than System greater than About. Thank you guys for watching. See you on next video.